Yeah. And then let's talk a little bit about that specific element of what I have heard referred to, maybe in less healthy environments, is the original team and the new team.
Yeah.
Perhaps the original team was three or four, and maybe they were friends before they started the business. And then you have to start bringing in more skilled talent and people with unique attributes and abilities. And this tends to be a very critical moment in the maturity and the stage of a company, because
Yeah.
if it continues to be viewed as the originals and the newbies, now you've got two teams, right?
Hmm.
Uh, and so you've talked about some of the tactics that you can use to bring those people together. In the best case scenarios, how have you seen, as you bring in new talent, and maybe some of that new talent is not even getting equity in the deal right now? We're talking about just regular employees,
Hmm.
to keep them motivated to invest just as much in the dream and the vision as those original maybe two or three who started it perhaps with their own money, and their everything they have is in the deal.
Yeah, it starts already with the recruitment of these people, to be honest. Like, even like one thing is like, even the process of recruiting people and hiring people, to make sure that they meet already the people with whom they will work together, right? So because then you have already this kind of understanding, okay, what kind of team is that, how do they work, they meet each other, and they can understand of how this kind of culture already um, is implemented right now. And most of the people who are joining for the idea or the product which you present to the outside world. And it's sometimes a bit tricky to navigate between these kind of roles. But I think if you prepare everyone, then you don't have usually these kind of conflicts um, with the employees who are already there for quite some time. And then the new employees, how to keep them motivated. In the engineering department, it's often technology driven. Like, if you really can um, give them some kind of space so that they can develop themselves further. So I ask them always, like, what do you want to become when you join us? They're like, what is your plan? Like, what exactly do you want to do? And often they have some kind of specific ideas of um, what kind of technology they would like to use. And if you give them the space to say, okay, we using now cutting edge technology, especially with engineers, they're on it. Like, they are like super happy to not use this kind of standard software, this kind of stuff which you used maybe the last 10 years, and you can use something which is a bit more creative, a bit more new kind of concepts, new kind of frameworks, and uh, make it your own baby a bit, like, because like these people who are there for quite some time, I always want to say the whole time the old people, but they're not old. They're just there for quite some time, and um, they they have already this kind of identification with the company and the product, and they
Yeah.
see it already as their baby. But the new people don't have that necessarily, and you need to give them the space to have an own baby for them. Like, maybe, for example, if you think in the engineering department, a kind of new, I don't know, mobile app or something like this. Somebody can own that topic and be responsible for that, and be happy with developing that and bringing that further and bring a benefit to the company.